Welcome to NpN English News. Gujarat account opened. Gujarat Giants, who were bowled out for 200 runs in the first match, won the second match with an all-round show. In the WPL match held on Sunday, the Giants defeated UP Warriors by 6 wickets. Thus, they opened the points account. UP initially scored 143 ninths in 20 overs. Priya Mishra took 3. Doughton and Gardner took 2 wickets each. In the chase, Gujarat scored 144 quarters in 18 overs and won. Ashley Gardner, 52 off 32 balls with 5 fours and 3 sixes, scored a brilliant half-century. Victory for the boys. Defeat for the girls. Bhubaneswar. India had a mixed bag of results in the FIH Hockey Pro League on Sunday. While the men's team won, the women's team disappointed. The Indian men's team, led by Harmanpreet Singh, defeated Spain 2-0. Mandeep, 32nd, and Dilpreet, 39th, scored 2 goals for the team. The Indian women's team lost 1-2 to England in a shootout. The two teams were tied 2-2 in regulation time. With this, England emerged victorious in the inevitable shootout. Brothers who stabbed their brother to death. A drunken brother who was constantly cursing his wife and children was killed by his younger brothers. They chased him with knives and stabbed him indiscriminately on the road. A man named Umesh, 30, died in this incident that took place on Sunday afternoon at the RTC depot in Medchal town. However, Rakesh and Laxman, who stopped Umesh, attacked him indiscriminately with the knives they had brought with them and fled. The police reached the spot and took Umesh to the hospital, where doctors revealed that he had already died. Startups should also practice cybersecurity. Hyderabad. Cybersecurity Bureau DGP Shikha Goyal said that they are bringing the Shield 2025 scheme to protect every startup company. He told the media that a 2-day cybersecurity conference is being organized in Hyderabad from the 18th of this month. He advised every startup to register in Shield 2025 and get protection. CM Revant Reddy and IT Minister Sridhar Babu will inaugurate the Shield Cybersecurity Conference on Tuesday at HICC and suggested that people participate in it and gain cybersecurity knowledge. No injections. On one hand, GBS cases. On the other hand, heart diseases are increasing day by day. Diabetes victims. At such a crucial time, the shortage of injections for everyone's needs is plaguing government hospitals. In view of public health, the government should make essential medicines and injections available. But, currently, there has been a shortage of injections in the state for 2 months. There is no adequate supply from the State Medical Infrastructure Development Corporation (APMSIDC), or crucial injections are not available in government hospitals. Jallikattu, a disaster. 40 people injured. Jallikattu was held in Chandragiri, Tirupati district on Sunday. A large number of bulls were brought from the surrounding areas of Chandragiri. Their horns were cut off, painted, their hooves were covered, wooden planks with colored papers were pasted on them, and cash was tied to them. As the bulls were released in groups on the street, the youth competed to catch them and grab the prizes on their horns. About 40 people were injured in the process. Those with serious injuries were taken to Tirupati Ria Hospital. Minister Lokesh assures young man of medical treatment. Minister Lokesh assured the treatment of a young man who is suffering from an illness. The victim's problem was brought to Lokesh's attention through X. P. Nawaz Khan of Gadda Street. Kurnool city is suffering from kidney problem. Doctors said that this treatment will cost Rs. 13 lakhs, and another Rs. 12 lakhs for medicines and other expenses. Nawaz Khan received a call from Lokesh's office on Sunday. He said that the government will provide financial assistance of Rs. 3 lakhs to Rs. 4 lakhs and asked him to send the details. Lookout notices issued for 2 former TTD chiefs. It is learned that the CIT officials investigating the allegations of supplying substandard ghee for making Srivari Laddu will issue lookout notices against 2 people who have played key roles in the TTD so far. According to reliable information, notices will be issued to a key officer who worked in the TTD and a key person from the governing body. It is learned that the role of both of them has been basically confirmed and they are preparing to issue lookout notices as a precaution so that they do not have any chance of escaping. Good news for women. The price of gold has dropped so much. Gold prices have fallen for the second day in a row. The price of gold, which has been increasing for the past few days, has decreased slightly today. The price of gold, which had fallen by Rs. 100 per 10 grams yesterday, has decreased by Rs. 10 today. However, gold lovers are getting worried as the price of gold in the pound has crossed the Rs. 86,000 mark. Meanwhile, in the national capital Delhi, the price of 22-carat 10 grams of gold has decreased by Rs. 10 to Rs. 79,040 as of 6:30 am today. Similarly, the price of 24-carat pound gold has decreased by Rs. 10 and is continuing at Rs. 86,210. Former Mauritius Prime Minister Jagannath arrested. Port Louis. Former Mauritius Prime Minister Pravind Jugnauth has been arrested in a money laundering case. The country's Financial Crimes Commission conducted searches at his residences and offices and seized key documents, expensive watches, and currencies from various countries. Jugnauth's wife Kobita was also arrested. Naveen Ramgoolam took over as the new Prime Minister after Jugnauth resigned in 2024. The new Prime Minister has ordered an investigation into financial irregularities in financial agreements signed during Jugnauth's tenure. The impact of bird flu on chicken shops. When it's Sunday morning, non-veg lovers queue up in front of chicken shops. Even traders spend a leisurely moment saying boneless bonewith. But the impact of bird flu on chicken shops was clearly visible this Sunday. Chicken businesses across the state have collapsed and traders are in a panic. While the chicken shops in Leela Mahal Circle in Tirupati have become empty due to lack of buyers, the fish market next door is packed with meat lovers. 42 killed in gold mine collapse in Mali. Bamako, Mali. A major accident has occurred in the West African country of Mali. Local media and officials have reported that 42 people have been killed and many others injured after a gold mine collapsed in the Keniba district. Malian television reported that a gold mine collapsed on Saturday night near Bilali Toko in the Dabia commune of the Keniba district. Local officials confirmed that the gold mine is run by Chinese nationals and that the accident occurred due to landslides in the area. Ashwani Vaishnav must resign. Congress, Trinamool Congress, Aam Aadmi Party and Rashtriya Janata Dal have termed the stampede at New Delhi railway station on Saturday night as unfortunate. They have demanded immediate resignation of Railway Minister Ashwani Vaishnav, taking responsibility for the stampede. Leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha and senior Congress leader Rahul Gandhi alleged that the stampede took place due to the negligence of the central government and the railways. He said that the failure of the railways has once again been exposed with this incident. Delhi LG changes his mind on deaths. Delhi Lieutenant Governor V.K. Saxena changed his mind within half an hour on the deaths in the stampede at the New Delhi railway station. He initially posted on X, expressing condolences to the families of the deceased, saying that many people had died in the stampede. After half an hour, the post was edited. The mention of deaths was removed. This became politically controversial. Several opposition parties, including the AAP, have leveled allegations against Saxena for editing his post. LG Saxena has said that editing his post on X is proof of this. Earthquake in Delhi. The ground shook suddenly. New Delhi. An earthquake struck the national capital Delhi. The earth shook for a few seconds at 5:36 a.m. on Monday. Panicked people ran out onto the roads in fear. The intensity of the earthquake was recorded as 4.0 on the Richter scale. Tremors were felt in Delhi, Noida and Gurugram. Full details are awaited. Without America's support, Ukraine's survival would be difficult. Zelensky called on Europe to no longer rely on the United States under Donald Trump and for European countries to form their own army. European army. To defend themselves. Zelensky made this call in the wake of developments such as Trump's phone call to Putin a few days ago, without saying a single word to European countries regarding the Ukraine-Russia war, and his ongoing comments against Ukraine since then. Astro Guide. Bullish above 23,300. Weekly February 17 to 21. The Nifty last week fluctuated between 23,569 to 22,775 points and finally closed at 22,929 points. Down 630 points. A close above 23,300 this week would be bullish in the short term. Breakout level. 23,250 breakdown level. 22,600 resistance levels. 23,150. 23,250. 23,350. Bullish above 23,050. Support levels. 22,700. 22,600. 22,500. Bearish below 22,800. Baboy. Shocking incident in Hyderabad. Baboy. A shocking incident took place in Gosha Mahal, Hyderabad. The Chaknawadi Canal collapsed last night, Saturday. This is the sixth time in the last 3 years that the canal has collapsed. Construction work is already underway on the roof of the canal at the Chaknawadi turn. The canal collapsed after the construction workers left. This averted a major accident. Locals say that if the canal had collapsed while the workers were working, the workers would have lost their lives. Locals are panicking as the canal collapses frequently. Key development in the Mastan Sai case. Hyderabad. It is known that the Lavanya Raj Tarunla controversy has created a huge stir in the Telugu film industry in the meantime. Mastan Sai is an accused in this case. Now another key development has taken place in this case. Lavanya's lawyer Naguru Babu wrote a letter to Andhra Pradesh Governor Abdul Nazir today, Sunday, regarding the Mastan Sai case. Lavanya's lawyer has requested Governor Abdul Nazir to remove Mastan Sai's family as trustees of Guntur Mastan Dargah, angry that he is being close to his daughter, Sangareddy. A brutal incident took place in the district. Angry over his closeness to his daughter, her father murdered a young man named Dasharath. 26. A 9th grade student in Meghyanayak Thanda, Nizampet Mandal, Sangareddy district, was familiar with the girl, and her father Gopal became hostile towards him. Gopal hacked Dasharath to death in the outskirts of Idulathanda. He later surrendered at the Narayan Khet police station. The police have registered a case and are investigating. More trains with LHB. Hyderabad. The Railways is planning to introduce Link Hoffman Bush LHB passenger coaches in more trains. which will provide a comfortable travel experience to passengers and have better safety standards. People are showing more interest in traveling in these coaches as they produce less noise and vibrations from the coaches. These coaches, which are made using German technology, were initially imported for the Shatabdi Express running between Delhi and Lucknow. 6th Shanmukha Kshetra Yatra concludes. Andhra Pradesh Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan's Shastra Shanmukha Kshetra Yatra concluded on Saturday. He visited temples in Kerala on Wednesday. On Thursday, he performed special pujas at the Thanjavur, Kumbakonam and Tiruchendur temples in Tamil Nadu. And on Friday, he performed special pujas at the Palani, Tirupprankundram and Madurai Meenakshi temples. On Saturday morning, he visited the Palamudircholai Arulmigu Solaimalai Murugan temple located in the Alagar hills of Madurai district. Later, he performed pujas and paid obeisances to Murugan. When will Daku Maharaj be streaming on OTT? Daku Maharaj is a film directed by Bobby Kohli starring Nandamuri Balakrishna, Pragya Jaiswal, Shraddha Srinath, Urvashi Rautela, and Bobby Deol played key roles. The film, which was released on January 12 as a Sankranti gift, was a success. Now it is ready for streaming on OTT. Netflix has recently announced the streaming date of Daku Maharaj. Netflix has said that it will be streamed on its platform from February 21. A single lemon costs Rs. 5.9 lakhs. Do you know what's special about it? The Chattiar community of Thiruvarungalam Vallanattu in Padukkottai district organizes the Thaipusam festival for 3 days every year in Palani. During the 3 meals, morning, afternoon and night, they offer food to the Lord by placing a lemon at his feet. They were auctioned on Thursday. However, a devotee bought the lemon kept at his feet during the Abhishekam of Lord Murugan on Thaipusam for Rs. 5.09 lakh. The temple management said that the money raised from the auction will be used for the maintenance of the temple and social services. Nag Ashwin is planning another film after putting Prabhas's Kalki 2 aside. With that heroine, Nag Ashwin, who has prepared the script for Kalki 2 and has also completed pre-production, is ready. Why does he want to be idle until Prabhas is free? It is reported that Nag Ashwin is planning a love story with Bollywood actress Alia Bhatt. He is already in talks with Alia. If Alia says yes to Nag Ashwin, they are planning to start shooting for the film in November and complete it by summer. They want to complete the shooting in a very short time and release it. Big alert for devotees going to Tirumala. Those routes will be closed after 9:30 p.m. TTD officials have issued key instructions to devotees going to Tirumala. Devotees going from Alipri to Tirumala on the walking path are being allowed as usual from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. Vigilance personnel are monitoring to ensure that there are 70 to 100 people in each group. Especially, children below 12 years of age are not allowed on the walking path from noon. The Alipri walking path is being completely closed after 9:30 p.m. The main reason for the TTD officials imposing restrictions on the Tirumala walking path is the movement of leopards. Nellore as a smart city. Minister Narayana's key decisions. Nellore. Minister Narayana said that Nellore city will be transformed into a clean city. Minister Narayana took key decisions on the development of Nellore city. Minister Narayana visited Nellore today, Sunday. Narayana inaugurated gym equipment in the 5th Division SVR Park and 14th Division Maguntha Subbarami Reddy Park in Nellore city. Minister Narayana spoke to the media on this occasion. Minister Narayana said that gym equipment has been installed in Nellore parks to promote the health of the people. Good news for SBI home loan borrowers. Public sector banking giant SBI has reduced its benchmark lending rates. It has announced a reduction in the repo-linked lending rate and the external benchmark lending rate (EBLR) by a quarter, 0.25 percentage point. With this, the EBLR has come down from 9.15% to 8.90%, while the RLLR has come down from 8.75% to 8.50%. The reduced interest rates have come into effect from Saturday. The bank has recently passed on the benefit to borrowers in the wake of the RBI cutting the repo rate by 0.25% this month. They are threatening to kill me. Ranveer in an Insta post. YouTuber Ranveer Allahabadia, who made controversial comments on the show, India's Got Talent, has expressed his concern in a recent post that he is receiving death threats. He said that he is not running away anywhere and will cooperate with the police. He made a fresh post on Instagram in the wake of the Mumbai police's search for him. I accept that the comments I made about my parents were disrespectful. I sincerely apologize, Ranveer said. These are the foods that become poisonous if reheated. Seafood. It is not good for your health to reheat seafood frequently. This is because reheating it can cause bacteria to grow. This can cause many health problems. Eggs. It is dangerous to reheat boiled eggs. Eating them can cause digestive problems. It is better to cook eggs and eat them immediately. Potatoes. Keeping boiled potatoes in the refrigerator and reheating them can cause bacteria to grow. This can cause food poisoning and other problems. Identifying and treating a gene in a tumor. Doctors said, new surgical and chemotherapy methods have become available for colorectal cancer. And earlier we used to treat the same patients. Now we are following appropriate treatment methods. KIMS Hospital CMD Dr. Bolineni Bhaskara Rao inaugurated the conference. KIMS Hospital Senior Surgical Gastroenterologist Dr. Parthasarathi said that in the last decade, the number of diseases has increased and the treatment methods have also changed significantly. Expansion of Basavatarakam Cancer Hospital, Hyderabad. Keeping in mind the increasing number of cancer patients, the Basavatarakam Indo-American Cancer Hospital in Hyderabad is being expanded and the construction of a hospital in the Andhra Pradesh capital region will soon begin, said Nandamuri Balakrishna, chairman of the Hospital and Research Institute. On Saturday, a new pediatric ICU ward and a special relief fund for children battling cancer were inaugurated at the hospital to mark World Childhood Cancer Day. Auto driver falls victim to online games. An auto driver who was addicted to online games and was in financial difficulties committed suicide by hanging himself. The incident took place in Peddapalli district. Devender, an auto driver from Yaiting Lane colony, had become addicted to online games, losing money in online games and having no way to pay off debts. He hanged himself on Friday night. When his family members noticed him, they brought him down and rushed him to the hospital, where doctors declared him dead. Devender is survived by his wife and 2 children. 6 more YSRCP councillors join TDP. YCP councillors are joining the TDP in Tuni municipality of Kakinada district one after another, while 4 YCP councillors have already joined the TDP by bicycle. 6 more have recently joined the TDP. They joined the TDP at the Tetagunta TDP camp office on Saturday and were welcomed by former Minister and Party Politburo member Yanamala Ramakrishnudu, who draped the party scarf over them. While the YCP won all 30 wards in Tuni municipality, 1 of them died. Out of the remaining 29, 10 joined the TDP from the YCP. There is no legal complexity in the case. Amravati. The CBI has told the High Court that it is not possible to investigate the death of a student who has no legal limitations and no interstate implications. Chennai CBI SP Raghuram Rajan has recently filed a counter affidavit in the High Court regarding the death of a Class 10 student at the Kattamanchi Ramalinga Reddy Residential School in Dinedevarapadu, Kurnool district, in 2017. Why is Pawan Kalyan, who left the government, given the post of Deputy CM? Anantapur, CPI State Secretary Ramakrishna suggested that Deputy CM Pawan Kalyan, who has left administration and is roaming around temples and shrines, should be given the endowment department. Pawan, who says he was born to question, is wearing saffron robes and roaming around temples and shrines. Does Pawan Kalyan, who has stopped questioning and ruling, need the post of Deputy Chief Minister? What is the point of him going around asking questions and claiming saffron even though he is in the cabinet? He said indignantly. Stampede at railway station. Compensation for the dead. New Delhi. A major tragedy has taken place at the railway station. A stampede broke out at the railway station as passengers heading to the Kumbh Mela rushed to the spot, killing 18 people. Many were injured. Among the dead were 10 women and 3 children. The tragedy took place on platforms 14 and 15. As the Swatantra Senani Express and Bhubaneswar Rajdhani Express trains were delayed, the passengers who had come to catch them were on platforms 12, 13 and 14. This is believed to have led to a sudden rush and the stampede. A great tragedy in the film industry. A famous actress passes away. Yesterday, actress and producer Krishnavani, 102, passed away this Sunday morning. Krishnavani introduced NTR to the film industry in Manadesam. Krishnavani earned a name as the first female producer in the Telugu film industry. Krishnavani was born on December 24, 1924 in Pangidi, West Godavari district. She is known as an actress who received the highest remuneration in Telugu. Krishnavani played the title role in the film Ansuya at the age of 10. She was entertained as the heroine in the film Kachdevayani in 1938. Krishnavani acted in about 20 films. A terrible accident while on his way to a good cause. Shortly after leaving for the auspicious event, the family was struck by a lorry. The tragedy of the death of 3 people in one house has cast a shadow over the family. The incident took place near Pedanimalipuri in Rajupaling Mandal of Palnadu district. The family members were travelling from Hyderabad to Madipadu in Prakasham district in a car. The car they were travelling in was suddenly hit by a lorry. 3 people died when the lorry hit the car. It is understood that the deceased belonged to the same family. A mother and 2 sons died in the accident. Trees that give milk. Rubber is a Brazilian crop. In our country, this crop has been cultivated as a commercial crop in Kerala and Tamil Nadu since 1902. The cool climate of Asar district, Maredumilli and Varamavaram mandals in Andhra Pradesh is suitable for rubber cultivation due to their high altitude. These trees ooze milk wherever they are cut. The milk extracted from these trees, which are 25 to 30 meters tall, is like the milk obtained from cattle, and if mixed with milk, it will curdle. Farmers cultivating these milk trees are earning an income of more than 1 lakh rupees per acre. Good news for women. Gold prices have dropped significantly. There was a change in gold prices on the 16th compared to February 15th. Gold prices decreased slightly in the Hyderabad bullion market. The price of 22-carat gold jewelry decreased by Rs. 100 per 10 grams. With this, the price of the bullion reached Rs. 78,900. The price of 24-carat fine gold decreased by Rs. 109 per 10 grams. With this, the price of the bullion came down to Rs. 86,070. Despite the decrease in gold prices in the Hyderabad market, the silver rate remained stable. Today, the price of silver is Rs. 108 per gram and Rs. 108,000 per kilogram. Ayyappa Darshan after climbing 18 steps. Good news for Ayyappa devotees. From now on, devotees going with Amudi will be allowed to have darshan at the Ayyappa shrine after climbing the holy 18 steps. Earlier, after climbing the 8 steps, devotees were diverted to the left. From there, they had to reach the shrine by going around the temple, over a flyover bridge, which is about 500 meters away. The authorities have designed a new layout. Devotees going with Amudi, after climbing the 18 steps, 2 or 4 lines will be formed directly on either side of the flagpole. Main BARC preliminary key released. New Delhi. The National Testing Agency on Saturday released the preliminary key for Paper 2A and 2B of A. First phase of Main, conducted for B. Ed and B.Ed admissions in prestigious educational institutions of the country. Candidates can express their objections on this key till Sunday. This exam was held on January 30, 2025. It is known that the results of Mains Paper 1 were declared recently. They shouldn't forget to eat papaya. Otherwise they will be in danger. Papaya is very helpful in controlling heart diseases. But people with fast or slow heart rate should not eat papaya. Some components of papaya can cause heart palpitations. People with kidney stones should not eat papaya. It is said that the presence of vitamin C in papaya increases the risk of kidney stones. So papaya is not good for people with kidney problems. Pregnant women should not eat papaya. Some of its ingredients can trigger labor pains. To cook meat quickly, do this. Cut into small pieces. Cut the meat for curry into small pieces. When the meat is cut into small pieces like this, it does not take much time to cook. It cooks quickly. Doing this makes the curry ready quickly. Add the spices before cooking the meat. Rub the lemon juice on the mutton and keep it there for half an hour. If you add curry leaves later, the meat will cook faster. Similarly, it helps in making the meat very tender. It also gives a good taste to the meat. Society is bowing its head after seeing Revant Reddy. BJP Rajya Sabha member and Parliamentary Board member Dr. Laxman said that CM Revant Reddy is talking about Prime Minister Narendra Modi's caste without understanding. Laxman visited Siddipet. On this occasion, Laxman spoke to the media. Modi does not belong to a class or society. He said that he is a man of all people. He is a person of world fame. He criticized that the society is bowing down after seeing Revant Reddy. He was angry that the same fate befell KCR, who played a T20 match. Revant will also befall him. Searches conducted at Vansi's house again. A key development has taken place in the YSRCP leader Vallabhaneni Vansi case. AP police once again conducted searches at Vansi's residence in Hyderabad. Inspections are being carried out at Vansi's house with the help of Raidurgam police. An inspector, an SI and a constable participated in the searches at Vansi's house. Cops believe that there is key evidence in Vansi's mobile. A team has collected CCTV footage at Vallabhaneni's house. It is known that APCID has formed special teams for the Vansi case. Does cooking in a pressure cooker reduce nutrients? Cooking in a pressure cooker does not reduce nutrients. This is because the pressure cooker has a sealed lid. The water boils inside and turns into steam, but none comes out of the cooker. This prevents more water from evaporating. As a result, the food cooks much faster. Experts say that all cooking methods destroy some nutrients. But pressure cooking is more efficient. So, they say that you can cook dal and other dishes in your pressure cooker without any worries. Caste census survey once again in Telangana. Hyderabad. The caste census survey will begin once again in Telangana. The Telangana government has completed all the arrangements for the second caste census survey to begin across the state from tomorrow, Sunday. Those who did not participate in the caste census survey in the first phase will be given another chance. The survey will continue from February 16 to 28. The government has given the opportunity to register details in 3 ways. It has also given the chance to call the enumerators by calling the toll-free number. Is democracy in danger? Jayashankar's answer is Indian External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar said that he does not agree with the argument that democracy is in danger around the world. He said that democracy is strengthening in India and that we live with hope in the direction of democracy. He showed the ink dot on his finger as if he had voted in the recent Delhi Assembly elections. He said that general elections were also held in India last year. Jaishankar participated in the 61st Munich Security Conference, which will be held in Munich, Germany from February 14 to 16.